Okay, guys, so it's been about 6 years since I started using meth, maybe 7. Um, Finally, 3 years ago, I went to rehab for a year. This was the property that I not grew up on as a kid, but began my journey with speed and meth and just the whole life of addiction and the redundancy of that process. But finally, by the grace of God and just that's it, by the grace of God, I've been sober for 3 years. Now, I'm not a meeting goer. I went to a faith-based rehab for a year for 13 months, and then I stayed on a staff for another year after that. And then I finally left there, got with a girl, we broke up, and I relapsed for about 3 weeks. It was enough to remind myself where I didn't want to go. And so yeah. Anyways, after that happened, I decided to check myself back in. And I'm walking around to try to give you guys an idea of what this property looks like right now. It is in the process of being cleaned up by myself. But back, and my mother's back there. This is a family property. We're thinking about transforming it into a homestead. We have about 7 acres right here. But yeah, we're really thinking about transforming this place the same way my life's been transformed. My stepfather was out here. He was unfortunately on drugs. That's kind of where I started. Also, with my sister, and just there was a lot of things happening in my life at the time. But again, by the grace of God, I'm clean and I'm happy. I'm on the proper medication, and for my mental health. So for the past year, it's been phenomenal. I can go hang out with friends and do normal things with friends and not have the wake up the next morning with those cravings like you just have to have more. It's crazy. And I'm not telling anybody who's recovering or in recovery to walk their path of recovery the same way as I'm walking mine, because everybody's different. Some people it has to be full abstinence. And my heart goes out to those people. I do smoke THC, and every once in a while I'll have some beers with some friends. Other than that, I live a clean life. I'm not a meeting goer. I like to pray to God. I pray to God the same way I'm talking to you guys out loud, and I just talk to him, man. It's your best friend in the world. You can tell him anything. It's not like you can tell him something he doesn't already know about you. You feel me? But yeah. So I am going to start a short series on the transformation of this property, and just a life journey, and show you guys the transformation of our homestead. As you can see, it's still kind of, still a lot of work to do. This is the building that I'm currently working on, trying to get to a point where it is up to code and livable. And we got some appliances, little swing, more trash that we're trying to burn and get rid of. Just a lot going on here. It's a construction zone. I've done all the work in here so far myself. I plan on putting 2 windows right there. I reframed these windows. I'm getting ready to put those in. I think I'm going to put a window here, and I have to have a door on the back for fire code. Yeah. So if Oh, let me introduce you guys to the animals real quick. So we have 4 rabbits. They're not meat rabbits. They're just fun rabbits for now. We don't breed them. They're just our little farm rabbits. Say hi, guys. It's a little place for therapy. You can come in here and play with the rabbits. It's great for your mental health out here. And obviously we've got trash and stuff that we're cleaning up. Man, it was a Mythica America. Yes, sir. This was a haven. This is what the whole yard looked like. The entire yard. A lot of burning, a lot of hauling. We've got tons of building material that was left here. Bricks and blocks of the sort. We have a special needs goat. His name is Stuart. He had brain worms whenever he was a baby. And he had a seizure about a year ago. And ever since then he has limited motor function in his back legs. He can walk, but he does donuts sometimes if he tries to get going too fast. We've got dogs, cats, all of the things. But yeah. This is the beginning process of the transformation of the property. Again, I'm going to try to commit to recording maybe either daily or every other day, maybe weekly, I'm not sure yet, to keep everybody in the loop. This will be our homestead. Now I've got to make a channel name. All right, guys. Next time.